Greetings, everyone. Keith here. Hoping everyone's having a good day. Enjoying life, living life, loving life. Be sure to hit those buttons, show your support. And there's a PayPal link below for anyone that wants to share some love. All is appreciated.
This is a personality inventory mockumentary production.
What you looking at? You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be? You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So what'd that make you? Good? You're not good. You just know how to hide, how to lie. Me, I don't have that problem.
Me, I always tell the truth, even when I lie. So say goodnight to the bad guy. Come on.
The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you. Come on, make way for the bad guy. There's a bad guy coming through. Better get out of his way.
Go ahead, NPC. Whenever you're ready, bro.
All right, let's do this now. When I hear you talk about universal law and freedom and rights, in my travels and studies over the years, the closest thing I remember first hearing those terms were people like Jordan Maxwell, like with the maritime law and whatnot, and also what's his name, Mark Pizio, I think it was, when he talked about Passio, about natural law and whatnot. But how would you describe what you do, what your passion is in sharing with the folks?
I would say that it's similar as far as how it's described. It's just I believe, regardless of what we all do or don't do, I believe that the only way out of this is kind of through it. And the only way to be recognized, right? Like our ability to choose and our universal rights, our natural rights, is if we get on the radar, right? That's the only way we could be recognized, if we get on these people's radar. And the only way to get on their radar is to say, hey, this far and no further, we got to get these people to respect us. And they're not going to respect us if we just keep going along to get along,
Yeah, and I would think that is one of the why there's an urgency about your message, in the sense that if it's gonna work, really everyone has to be on board, right? Type of shit.
Clout, cash, collectivism. The light, the life, the way. All hail the god of all media.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's really like us collectively making a statement, if we don't, that we really don't care about ourselves and our land and our future, and that we're willing to let these people do whatever they want, with us and our property and our future. So it really doesn't matter what we say or what we like and don't like. It really just comes down to what it all communicates, to the universe and to the players within that universe, right? What roles they're playing. So I really just believe at this point, if we do not take up this banner and stand on something and get the recognition of these people, that we're going to see same old, right? It's not like, it's not like we haven't seen this before.
Are we to owe no man anything? Did not the Christ pay everything? The law fulfilled, the veil torn through. Now the law of me is loving you.
In a sense, right? We're just going to relive through the same kind of things that we've seen in the past that are less than ideal. I mean, it may go that way anyway, even if we do what we're supposed to do, right? But I just see it as kind of like an indwelling, sort of written into the cosmos, main mission, right? If we're in the open world game, then this is one of the main missions.
Right. And other things like could be like side missions with people. Would be a side mission, maybe like like metaphysics in terms of like getting healthy, or I don't know, or is that all the laws? Is that part of it too?
Clout, cash, collectivism.
The light, the life, the way. All hail the God of all media.
I'd say that's main stuff. There's a list of main sort of quests, and some of us go on certain ones and not on the other ones, but I think we can objectively stand back and say these are the main missions of this open world game, right? And one of them is to keep your body as healthy as possible so you could do the great work.
I also gave my blood and body on the cross for your bitter words.
Right. And why do you do the great work, Paul?
It really is just comes down to who I am and how I'm formed to be, right? I at my core, I recoil from any groups or even individual men who claim that they have authority over other men and their property.
Hold up, grab my soda cause I told you I'm colder than hell. I ain't buying what you sell, it don't ring my bell. Unless it's got the smell, like grape ape. We ain't talking vapes or the color of drapes. Or a gorilla in a cape is the good shit. Just one hit, you so lit, you fall into a bit, non-bit. What's fucking funny is you're a monkey, a high school flunky, hero and junkie.
It's never been true to me. It's never been real to me. I've never been able to accept it, and I've never saw the benefit of being able to accept it. As a matter of fact, I've seen the detriment. The more people comply and go along to get along, the more these folks double and triple down, right? And that's criminology 101, man. When I studied criminology, I remember hearing a few stories about if you go to prison and you're locked up with predatory people who want what you have, and they take what you have and you let them, they will keep doing it.
I'm actually just afraid to admit that I'm the elephant in the room.
And they will get to a point eventually where they will take your life because you're not fighting back and you're boring them.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing they understand and respect is somebody standing on who and what they are and putting up some resistance. Now, I'm not saying we have to fight these people. I'm just saying if we want to be recognized and we want to live free and we don't want our time here to be a bunch of bent over, pimped and hoed out time, then we got to stand on something. We got to be recognized, right?
Yeah, right. So what you're saying is
Clout, cash, collectivism.
The light, the life, the way. All hail the God of all media.
In the so-called enforcers of the law are predators to a certain extent.
In a way, you could argue that it's what it's become. If you really look at it, it starts off as a service endeavor. It's about serving the people, upholding rights, right? Protecting the people's property from other people who want to kill, steal, destroy, kidnap. And instead of them upholding our rights and protecting us, they're killing, stealing, kidnapping, and destroying, right? And making money while doing it. So, yeah, man, it's just the nature of things, right? If we are the ones to be served and we will not act like people who deserve to be served, then the people who are supposed to serve us are going to rule over us and treat us like garbage.
I also gave my blood and body on the cross for your bitter words.
You could argue the same thing happens in a prison. Even in a prison, if you're a prisoner or a group of prisoners, if you do what you're supposed to do and you conduct yourself properly, then the prison guards will probably serve you. If you act like a bunch of disempowered, dysfunctional slaves, they're going to treat you like it.
Yeah.
Because that's what you need. So we got to get these people in service positions to respect us again. And the only way to get them to do that is by acting like real men and women again. And it's no coincidence. This is right at the same time that we got fake ass politicians saying we got to make America great again. Well, I agree. I just don't agree on how we're going to get that done, right?
Get real, young man, there's only one stand. You can't stand a suntan. How you gonna live on the land?
Yeah. I think it goes to the individual man himself first.
Clout, cash, collectivism.
The light, the life, the way. All hail the god of all media.
What's fucking funny is you're a monkey, a high school flunky, hero and junkie. I'm gonna click another hit of this good shit, and I'm already it, so take over, it's been non-bid.
Thank you for joining us at Personality Inventory Mockumentary Production.